Hi there. Welcome to a bit of my day. Here's the first time I've used this one, 2025. I guess I should have used it in the previous one that I posted on New Year's Day, but I didn't. But there we go for the new year. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. If you're new here, I'm Catherine. I make journals, usually out of old books that are ready for the scrap heap or the recycle center. I find them at thrift stores and yard sales, and quite often they're falling apart and they're really not any good for anything else anymore. And I turn them into junk journals. But sometimes I also make the covers myself, and again, I try my best to make them from junk. As opposed to digitals and things like that. It's just a personal challenge that I put upon myself, and I enjoy it. So there we go. Welcome to another year. And as I promised, I have all the postcards from the Happy Mail that I was sent over Christmas. What a happy Christmas that was when I was so sick. Oh my goodness. 5 years without a cold, and boy oh boy did that cold make up for it. I'm still dealing with it. You'll still hear me coughing and hacking and sniffling and such through this video, and for that I apologize. But I promised that we would go through these pretty little postcards for those of you, if you're like me and you enjoy antique postcards. These ones are all, except for two, they're all for Christmas, and the person who sent them to me, and thank you, you know who you are. She knows that I really love robins. I love North American robins. I'm in Canada, so we have a North American robin, but I also love the sweet little European robins that we see in Victorian artwork. So both robins are adorable from both sides of the pond. So here we go. Here are some of the here are the postcards that were tucked in with the Happy Mail, and for Christmas, and they have the little robins. I suspect they must stay year-round. Our robins where I live are not year-round. Where I happen to live in Canada, the robins, seeing a robin is usually the first sign of spring, and then eventually in the fall they slowly disappear until there's no more robins. I don't see robins in the wintertime. But that's when the little juncos show up, and juncos are adorable too. They're tiny. They're like about this big, and they're very dark gray with little white tummies on them, and they're so cute because they do this. I call it the Junco Cha-Cha. They like to eat on flat surfaces rather than like out of bird feeders. So if you put out one of those kinds of bird feeders that's like a tray, or else just throw some seeds onto a table in your backyard, that will attract juncos. They like to, and then what they do is they kick the snow out of the way. So they do this little hop, 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 and kicking the snow out of the way, and then they eat the seeds out from underneath. They couldn't be cuter. It's the Junco Cha-Cha-Cha. I'm already off topic. So here we go. So some sweet little Christmas greetings. I love with this one, this flourish, and then it's like there's a little sign hanging off the edge. The artwork that they came up with is just so stunningly beautiful. Now somebody's written in pencil right here, 1912 to 1914. So, and I love how it's dated December 23rd, and I bet it arrived on time, 5 p.m., December 23rd. And I bet it arrived on time, knowing them. I had to pause and get a drink of water, or else I was going to have a coughing fit. Isn't this one sweet with the little picture inside? And I love this royal blue in the background. And of course, little robin on it. Christmas greetings. This one in very tiny print down here says 1911. So these are very old. So sweet. Again, little robins. I love how some of them you can tell were mailed, and some of them must have been either sent in an envelope or handed. Perhaps they went to a Christmas party and they handed them a little card, or maybe at church or something like that, a little social get-together, and got handed a card. So sweet. That one, I think 1912 it says. So pretty. December 25th, Merry Christmas. So that one would have been mailed. 1 cent. So cute. These are just beautiful. I never get tired of these. So these I am looking forward next week, when all the children are back in school and their parents are back at work. I shall go down to my local Staples when it's nice and quiet, and I'm going to do scans of these. I try not to work with scans too often, but these are just so beautiful. Same with the beautiful things that are in those scrapbooks that we looked through on New Year's Day. Look how pretty those are. Isn't that cute? Merry Christmas. I think that's another 1911. Yep, 1911. Oh, somebody, the postcard, pardon me, the stamp is gone from that. Now, where are you? Out of there. Thank you. What have you got? Oh, I better go find out. She's got some. Little sneaky Pete. I've been trying to tidy up in here, which is not easy to do. Isn't that a pretty one? I love that one. I like the flourishes on the font. This is the sort of thing my father would have really enjoyed. He loved looking at the quality of paper and how beautiful different fonts were. He managed the printing department for Excelsior Life Insurance, which was bought out by Aetna Canada. And that was back when companies like that had a printing department right in the building, and my dad managed that department. And so it was always interesting, to see him, if he found something that you could tell was good quality paper, or he knew how thick and heavy it was, or whether it was well made or whether it was cheaply made. When it came to paper, my dad knew. So I guess it's no wonder so many of his children became artists, or artists on the side in addition to other careers. Look how pretty that is. That's lovely. From Forest. Cute. And then these two are little pansies. And what would those be? An amaryllis? Those look like amaryllis to me. I think. Heartiest of congratulations. Oh, there's quite a letter on the back of there. That stamp got put on upside down. It's still 1 cent. I loved this one because down here it says, "Don't let this surprise you, but gently remind you of the letter you promised to write. If you have any time to drop me a line, here's hoping you'll do so tonight." And then it says, "That's me." And I thought, what's going on here? But then if you read the letter, the person who wrote it is apologizing that this person did write a letter and then misplaced it. and it's in a hiding place somewhere. And I wrote the letter to Miss Mabel Matthew in, looks like Wolcott, Illinois. I thought that was funny when it said, that's me. Someone had quite a sense of humor. So I thought those were very beautiful. So these are going to go in with my regular postcards, and these are going to go in with my, well, these ones are going to go with me over to Staples next week. Like I said, when the children are in school and the parents are back at work, and I can go and have the store to myself. Ah, that's always nice. So we're going to do that. Now I'm going to take my phone off of the off of my crane that I have it on, that hangs it over my desk, and I'm going to show you my not my quote for the year. I usually put up some sort of artistically inspiring quote for the year on my word board that's up on my wall. But this year I have what I'm calling my 2025 intention. It's not a New Year's resolution, because I made a resolution many, many years ago never to make any more resolutions, and I don't intend to break that one. So I've decided to call this one an intention, because this is what I am intending to do. And I got the idea from someone else, and now it's driving me crazy what channel, which junk journal channel I saw this. I heard her mention of this idea on it, and I thought, that's what I need to do. Anyhow, let me pause for a moment, and next thing you know, we will go over here to my wall, and I will explain what my my word board says on it for the year of 2025. So let's go over. So there we go. There's my word board for the year here up on my wall that keeps getting busier and busier as we go. But there's Barry. Hi, Barry. Oh, my finger got in the way of the camera there. But there's my word board. Usually it has some kind of inspiring art quote from an artist or an author, something like that. But as I said, I was watching a video earlier this week, Junk Journal channel, and now it's driving me crazy who it was. For some reason, I'm thinking it was Corey Dahman, but I'm not sure. And if one of you remembers, if you could please put it in the comments down below who it was. I like to give credit where credit is due. So this is my this is going to inspire me for the year. And the first one says no buy, and number 2 is low buy, because I have enough stuff. And what I want to do is challenge myself this year to use what I've got. I have enough fabrics. I have enough laces. Now, hold on, because I know for some people moving the camera around makes some people nauseated. So, and please ignore my mess. My room is just a mess. But I have enough fabrics. Down here's little Miss Kirby. Hi, Kirby. How you doing? So in here, I have fabrics for when I'm making various things. For me, that's more than enough. If we go over here underneath my standing table, I have ruffled lace. I have flat lace. I have ribbons. I have more ribbons there. I still have Christmas things to put away. Don't look at that. I still have oh, here's some fabrics that I got into my fabrics because I want to put some in the solstice book, and I thought these would be good ones for in the solstice book. This one's got pine cones on it, and this one's just shades of green, and this one's shades of brown with leaves on it. And I thought this one was good because it kind of looks like it's got berries and it's brown. And anyhow, and here's the biggest troublemaker of all is all these books, and they go way down there, and they go way down back in there, and and up there's stuff up on the top shelf, and it's just, and then there's where all the trouble happens. So if we come back to here, what my intention is, there will be things that will be no buy. I am not going to buy any books next year. For 2025, I'm not buying any books to make journals out of. And I'm not going to buy any papers. I'm not going to buy any fabrics. I'm not going to buy any laces. I'm not going to buy stuff like that. I'm not going to buy things for ephemera. I'm not going to buy metal goods. I will allow myself, if I'm out with friends, that it's just a lovely social thing to do. I get together with, like with Nancy and Alice, or when Kelly came to town with her sister and we went out to Aberfoyle. Oh my goodness, so much fun. So if I do that, then that will be my treat for the year. But otherwise, no buy. Low buy will be items that I could run out of that I need. So that will be things like glue and ink, or if one of some gear breaks down, or thread. Like for example, down here, these are the colors I use the most often. I do have more threads. I have them in my little cupboard over here, where this side is fabrics and the other side is buttons and threads and things like that. But these are the colors I use most often, and I use the gold, the white, and the black the most often, and then I got the reds and greens out for Christmas, so they'll be going away soon. After I finish, I don't know where it went. You know the book I'm working on. Anyhow, so those will be the things that I will allow myself to low buy. So I will buy as I need it. If I need, but I doubt that I will need it. I've got plenty of glue. I have plenty of glue sticks. I have plenty of ink pads. So, like I said, if something breaks, then, my favorite pair of scissors breaks, or say I need, I buy the craft knives at the dollar store. And for example, if I use up all the blades in a craft knife and I need a new, box cutter kind of craft knife, that I'll be allowed to purchase that. So that would be on the low buy list. But the no buy list is books and papers and ephemera and lace and fabrics and things like that. No buy, and I'm going to do it for the year of 2025, and that is my intention. And I put it on the wall to remind myself every day when I walk into this room that it's a no buy year, 2025, and we'll see how I do. I figure, the way I figure it is, here, hold on, we're going to go back over to my desk. because it's easier than holding my phone up in the air. Ah, that's better. So I'm going to try it for the year and see how I do, and see if I can put a dent in all those books, and see if I can put a dent in my ephemera and the metal things and all my. I've got all kinds of little charms and little baubles that should be going in books, and I shouldn't be going to stores and buying more and not using what I've got. So that's the goal. That's the intention for 2025 is no buy and low buy. So, and if you can remember who thought that up, please let me know down in the comments. And if you're still here after all of that, I hope you'll take a second and say hi down there, and I'll say hi back at you. I love when you tell me what the weather is where you are. I imagine it in my mind and think about it, and I can't tell you. It just feels like you're all friends when I have notes, and you know, there's a note there from Christy, or there's one from Charity, or there's one from Pam or Mary or Anna or like Suraj. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. You always leave me blessings, and I get them all. Trust me, they make a difference. And there's too many to name. Natalie, I mean, all the people who say hi. Laura, my fellow Canadian up there. I love making all the friends, and that's what happens down in the comments section. So take a second, say hi. If you're shy, just leave a little emoticon with a happy face and maybe a wavy hand, and I'll leave one back at you. So I hope you enjoyed the postcards as much as I did. So these will be going away in with my Christmas things, and these will be going in with my regular ones after I scan them, because they're kind of special, and I am going to have to go through those, the scrapbooks. They have to go with me over to Staples to get scanned this week. And then I think I came up with a really great idea. The one scrapbook that has the glorious cover on it. Let's find it, because it's just so beautiful, and it's already broken. This one here. I think I'm going to try and find a way and put it up on my wall, because I just love it so much. It's all the colors I love. I love gold, and I love burgundy, and the black shows it off so beautifully. And I feel like it gave me permission to do that because the book was already broken. So first I'd like to see if I can scan this and reduce it, because I think it would make a magnificent junk journal cover. So we'll see. This will be going with me over to Staples and see if I can scan this and make journals out of this cover. So there we go. That's it for today, but hopefully there'll be more this coming weekend, because I do want to get back to work and finish up working on the solstice book. I have not forgotten about it. It is my intention to finish that book. It's only been waiting 3 years to be finished. And what I'm going to do after I turn the camera off is I pressed this fabric here, and then I'm going to be stamping on it. I was making some stamps to put into the journal, and then I thought, wouldn't it be nice on fabric with a bit of oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, Catherine. and stamping right on the fabric and then putting that into the journal here and there. I have 11 signatures to work with, so I don't want to fill it up too much, but I do want it to still have a foresty feel to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next here in my little room. So take care. Have a great rest of your day. And if you're still here, I hope you'll click on the like so that it gets me back in the algorithm there. And I hope you'll say hi down in the comments, and I'll say hi back at you. Take care. Bye.